Now, we don't need reminding how brutal the school playground can be, but there's got to be a better way than throwing around insults or worse, punches. Enter the Peace Foundation and their peer mediation project. Of course, one of the best ways for young people to learn is from their peers. But it's not in all schools, so a crowdfunding campaign has been launched. We want to check in on that this morning with the Foundation's Christopher Breton, and Christopher joins us now. So bullying in schools, we've seen a lot of it in the media recently, a fight at a KFC. How bad is it getting? Is it getting worse?
It's getting worse, but it's getting worse in schools, particularly where there's no, in fact, especially where there's no peer mediation. But we're finding where there is peer mediation, it's getting much, it's calming down, violence is going down, respect is going up, the child-child relationship is enhanced, child-teacher relationship is enhanced, and so where schools have that great environment, they can thrive.
All right, so give us the nuts and bolts. How does peer mediation work? OK,
so essentially you have two disputants, two or three disputants come together, and you have two peer mediators, and there's a 5-step process. First of all, you get the two disputants together, and you get them to agree the ground rules, like listen to each other, no put-downs, be respectful. And then secondly, quite simply, who would like to speak first? You have the two disputants together. Disputant going second, OK, you'll get your turn, thanks for waiting. Ask the first disputant, what happened? How are you feeling about it? And then the mediator summarises and reflects back. So you're feeling X, Y, Z because, and similarly with the second disputant. And therefore, you go on, you unpack to find out what the problem is. What is the real problem? There may be one or two problems. Right. When you've got that and they feel heard and respected, and the mediator is summarising, reflecting, you can then start to generate solutions. OK, so are teachers not doing this? Why do we need to put an implementation into our schools? Teachers are so overburdened with so many requirements of the curriculum, more and more demands on them, more and more tests. They are increasingly pressured. And the beauty of the peer mediation programme is that we train and devolve the management of harmony and the resolution of violence to the children. The children run it. So the children have more esteem, more empathy, rapport. The teachers have more time to do what they love to do. Empowering children. Yeah. I like that indeed. Now, you're looking to grow this, and to do that, you need money. Yeah. Can you tell us about your crowdfunding? As of last night, we have $208,000 we've raised. Wow. And so, which is fantastic. We've got 120 new supporters around the country. We still need another $91,000 to get to our $300,000 target so that we can take this to 160 schools nationwide, from Kaitaia to Bluff, from New Plymouth to Ruatoria. But even more so, we're now developing a project where we want to take this to every single school in the country, in partnership with others who want to help. Let's get violence out of our country once and for all. Let's train us all up. Like the safety belt issue, it becomes one thing. You and I, we didn't have this at school. Imagine if we had this, we could resolve with other people, we could resolve with ourselves, we'd be able to get on with each other. So, Christopher, if you like what you're hearing at home and you want to make a contribution, how do you do it? Go to givealittle.co.nz. You've done your research, haven't you? Yeah. That is absolutely brilliant. Christopher Breton, from Peace Foundation. Thank you for joining us. Hold it a little bit higher as well, just so we can get a... Yeah. There we go, above the banner. Who needs graphics when you've got people doing preparation like that? That's awesome. If you can contribute, it sounds like a great cause.